Yo, what is up, everybody? Hope you're doing all right. Happy Taco Tuesday. I hope every single one of you that heard that or will hear this later today, and at some point enjoying some delectable treat inside of a tortilla, whether that be a soft flour tortilla, a crunchy corn tortilla, whatever. I hope a tortilla is in your future, if not already. I know a lot of people do like breakfast tacos as well. So maybe you done did that already. I hope.
Hey, maybe some people like some bedtime tacos. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, the pink kind? Hey.
Yay.
Oh, shoot.
Throwing it off the rails, 30 seconds into the show. Here we go.
Yeah.
Sex talk with Sue Johansson.
It's Sujo.
She dead though. But remember that show? That lady? She was hilarious.
I don't.
Like the only, you don't remember her? She was like that old lady, like on late night TV. She'd talk about like basically like safe sex. We like show how to put condoms on. She was like the only kind of weird, not PG-13 stuff you could get when you didn't have like pay-per-view. Okay. Besides like scrambled boobies, you know, you see like a scrambled nipple. See Whit's down there. She knows what I'm talking about.
The scrambled.
Yeah, if Whit was watching Sue Johansson. There we go.
Okay. It makes sense. The scramble TV, man. That was something else. That was a phase of life.
Yes, it was. It's crazy, like the shit like we went through that like literally kids will never, ever experience again. There's so much stuff where it's like you'll never experience that.
No.
Some of this stuff, like as you know, do you have older siblings?
I have an older one older sister. Right. She's 2 years older than me, but then most of them are
so
younger.
Part of it was just like a past, like she would tell you things and then you would experience it a couple years later. Like that will never ever happen again.
No, the days of that are over. People are just baptism by fire all around. You want to know about weird shit, just go on the internet. Plenty of it.
Yeah, there's no need to ask. And like there's no such thing as like urban legends really anymore, right? Like those movies and shit were amazing, and now it's just like, nah, I googled it, you're a fucking liar.
Yeah, dude. Community notes on Twitter. Fuck those people. I have the ability. Most people probably have the ability. I don't know, to do the community notes. It's just like, to me, that's just. I think they're boring. I think it takes away from some of the fun. Sometimes, like some of the crazy shit that you see on the internet is half the fun. And the problem is that the bozos believe it and they take, the silly rhetoric as fact or whatever. So we do need the policing of the internet. I just, the community notes to me is like, come on.
Yeah, you nailed it there, right? It's the bozos. But that's why it's like, I was trying to explain to my daughter at once. I was like, yeah, but that's why there's that rule, because although that rule is stupid and it seems like common sense, babe, like it's in there because someone did that.
Oh, think about, yeah. And that's like those stupid warnings that you see, like don't, I don't know, wherever you see it, you see stupid warnings and you're like, wow, the fact that they have to have a warning sign means somebody actually did that. And that's some dumbass shit.
Yes.
Like what? Like, don't, you know what? This is not even relevant to that, but this is the only thing that comes to my mind. And it's a video that I saw. Maybe you guys saw it too. I don't know where this was, but the headline was like, this is not a video game or whatever. Right. And it was this guy basically like trying to help this beached great white shark, like get back into the water. And like, he's at this point, like chest high, like still helping this shark. And then all of a sudden the guy gets taken underwater. Like, you fucking idiot. Like, you literally,
shark's gonna shark, bro.
Shark's gonna shark, you moron. Like, yeah, you got him in the water, let him swim away. Like, you don't, like, idiot. He deserved it.
He didn't need you to go and feed him.
Probably tried to hand feed him too, the bozo, with his man mitts.
Yeah, I have 10 of these fingers. I don't need them all.
Like you just like, it was one of those things. Like I got up like super early today. Like I think I was up at like 4:30, and I just go downstairs, go to the couch. I got this crazy like sciatica thing that I'm dealing with right now. So I just grabbed, dude, it's fantastic. I grabbed like the Yeti ice pack that's for your cooler out of the freezer. And I just like lay on that thing for a little while. It's like super cold, but it feels great. And so I just like sit there. And so my apologies to anybody, like if you've got the noties on and I just like, you start getting them at like 4:30 in the morning, like that's my bad. But I just like start going and posting and grabbing fun videos and fun. And I saw this one and it was probably a little bit later by the time I saw it. And I started laughing out loud so hard because it was just like one of those, man, you play stupid games, you are going to win stupid prizes. And like, you try to help a shark swim back out to sea, man, and the thing's gonna turn around and bite your leg. Like, that's your fault. Your fault.
Yeah, same with like, did you see last week? I don't know, maybe it was Saturday or Sunday. There was like 4 shark attacks on that one beach, and it was like, so they found out it was like it's the same shark. Like after one, first of all, terrified of sharks, which we've talked about, and it's normal. Like after one shark attack, like I'm not going in the water.
No, not at all. Like if it, no, no, thank you.
And especially like it'd be different if like, okay, this person over there gets bit by a shark, and then I see someone come with like an AR-15, like, and then I see the shark's dead body. I'm like, cool, like fuck that shark. Maybe I'll go in the water because like maybe they all got the message, maybe. But like they don't catch that shark, I'm not going back in there and being like, oh hey, like round 2, you still hungry? I'm assuming you're full.
Do you think I should take the AR-15 that I won when I get this? The AR-15 that I won. Yeah, so I won that the Trend. Yes, thank you. Boom, boom, boom. With Trend on Soul, guys. Make sure that you check that out. But yeah, so I won the AR-15 giveaway, and so what we should do is probably go shark hunting with it.
No, that's the natural thing to do.
Yeah,
those bullets are only going to go like 6 feet.
Perfect. Shark attacks at the surface.
Dude, you know what we'll do is we'll lure them in. We'll just put like some raw steaks on top of the water. We'll float them on top of the water, and then we'll just like, as soon as he comes
first,
out,
we'll kill one seal with the AR-15. Practice because they don't move very well on land, I guess, and then we'll use the chum from that. Obviously, we'll do it all by hand because we're men. And then we'll chum it up, and then we'll throw it in there and lure them all to the top, and then like film this, like and then we'll end up getting canceled. Like, boom, 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 boom.
By the way,
this is worth getting canceled.
This is probably the most appropriate time to say that today's episode is sponsored by PETA.
Nailed it.
All right, we got a couple hands. I know V was in here quick, got the hand up. So let's go V and then Sally Coin, and we'll see where that takes us. Yo, what's up, V? Okay.
Remember the 5th of November. I think you have to say that before they can speak. It's from V for Vendetta, if you weren't.
Oh, yeah, no.
Cool.
Didn't. Okay, you got to be cool to know that. I didn't know that. All right, V, if you come back with us in a little bit here, please let us know. But Sally Coin, GM fam.
What's going up? What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on, guys?
What's going up? Hopefully our portfolios are going up. Jesus, that's what I'm hoping is going up.
What's going up? What's going down? I know it's going down on my end, and it's my fucking portfolio at the moment. You know what? There are brighter days coming, lads, and you all know about what's going on in the markets and how we're gonna all smash through it. You know, this is the time where the paper hands, unfortunately, they do get knocked out, and the PDSD.
It's all right. You're good, crack mate. That's Irish. I know that.
What did you say? Do you do crack mate?
No, what's crack mate? Say like what's going on? What's up?
Oh, what's crack?
What's up, guys? How are you doing?
See what the community's like and just say hello to everyone. You never know who you're going to meet. You know yourself. I see 6 a.m. down the bottom there. What is going on? Up early in the morning, as always, by the name of it. But yeah, so no, just popping in to say hello. I love the whole chat. I got halfway in through the chat with the shark attack. I don't know what's going on there, but just saying hello. Just kind of halfway through. It's like, guys, did you ever hear that thing? Just on the last note is that it's like, guys, I could fight a bear. Well, I could definitely fight a bear. No, I could fight 2 bears.
Yo, that's like, that you bring that up because I watched a couple of videos yesterday. No one can fight a bear. There are these grizzly bears fighting each other. Holy crap. I was like, no, there's not a chance.
It's like just basically like when you pulled pork, like shred pulled pork.
Yeah.
Like that's like what a bear would do to us.
Yes. 100%. The one grizzly bear was like on top of the other one's back, and like no, they weren't like wrestling everybody. They were like there's like ripping chunks out of like his spine, trying to pull his spine out of his back.
All the gay dudes were like, wait, so this bear was on top of this other bear?
Tell me more. Fuck a bear or fight a bear?
The only thing relatable to this is the mutilation of portfolios at the moment. But I do have a quick question, if you don't mind me asking. I do see you saying, what are you buying? And I was going to buy another 100,000. I'm fairly in at the moment on VChain. I've always liked VChain. I've worked in logistics and stuff before what I do now. And I do believe, and I do think it's going to do well. If you don't mind me asking, what are you guys looking at? Or what have you been buying up? What do you think is going to do well? I know Caspa has been one of the topic of choice over the last while, but what are you kind of looking at, or where are you swaying?
Yeah, no,
Guys,
I love that.
I am here like 3 cycles, and the conviction place of this cycle was only like memes and AI. I'm 80% out of the market. I am like 80% in cash, 20% only in the market, and like I am also a trader and fighter, like boxing, and like I was like only going to speak like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm going to training.
Nice.
And I want to say, if you guys want to buy right now, do your own research. But my plays are Ondo, Fetch AI, still Render, a lot of memes, Dodge Wife Head, Mog. And if you want to be successful in this bull cycle, go check new coins that get launched every day. And sometimes you're gonna be wrong, but if you catch one, like I have catched Pepe on 500 million, and I've already sold a lot of Pepe, but I have like 25% of Pepe still with me. But yeah, like Pepe was a good play for me. And in the beginning, like Pepe was not so big. It was like only a meme, like everyone used on the daily basis. And if you're now gonna catch a meme that everyone is using daily, then you are gonna be in the winning team, you know?
Yeah, I long-term conviction plays. I like the whole idea now. We're hearing people talking about the culture coins. I think that's a great narrative, and I think that will push some projects that maybe started as a meme, but then grabbed a great community and backing and movement and all that stuff, and maybe we'll shift into that culture coin. You said Ondo, to me like 92 cents right now. I think it dropped down like maybe even like closer to 90 cents yesterday or the day before. Like, to me, Ondo is the buy of a century right now. I think that is going to do some huge numbers when the time is right, later this year, early next year, all throughout probably 2025 probably.
Yeah, I have a trade, bro.
Sorry, what
right
was that
now.
on? Did you say Ondo?
Ondo, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you have to keep in mind, there is a huge token unlock in January of 2018. Currently, it's like 130% of the current circulating supply. But at the same time, there is, I think only maybe, let me check. Let's see. They've got the circulating supply of 1.3 billion out of 10 billion tokens. So like, I mean, just a 13%, right? Almost 14% of the supply is out. That's not a whole lot, right? So we've got to remember that. But again, the relationship with BlackRock, all that stuff, to me, is what plays the biggest role into why Ondo will have such a huge future and potential. But obviously we got to get through January. So just be and with any project that has token unlocks, big token unlocks, just be paying attention to the schedule. And if you see the price start to ramp up, getting close to it, maybe it's not a bad idea to taper out of your position, wait for the dump that typically follows that, and then you buy back in, and you got a little bit more. Scoop it up.
Jay, how do you feel? Sorry, is it Jay? Jay, you're talking, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, apologies. I have the phone on the car, so I can only hear. I wasn't too sure.
No,
but when or how do you guys feel about getting into the market? Now, I'll be honest. My strategy is I have my bag for last quite a while, over a number of years, and I built it up. I went up and down through the bull run last time, took a few profits, but didn't make much. During the bear, I accumulated like crazy. Haven't touched my bag, watch it going down. During the dip, I'm accumulating more. I've also been in memes. Obviously, I am a meme, but accumulating memes, having my fun. I do think that people should have their main portfolio, their enjoyment portfolio, and then they're just a little bit of a risk. Go, fuck it, you know what? I'll throw something into this. If it does well, I'll make $1 billion. If not, I'll just lose it all. Do you know what I mean? So
Yes.
What do you think? Are you kind of DCing, or are you just seeing how the market performs now? I'm happy to be buying on the way down and the way up. at the moment, because I think you look at Bitcoin that's lost nearly 15 or 17 grand off it altogether. I'm Euro, by the way. I'm in Ireland, so I think it's a perfect time right now to buy, even if it's a further dip. I just think further discounts, and then once it's hitting green again, you're laughing. But what's your thoughts on that?
Bro,
ahead,
every time when I do something, I take action when I know, and I have a very high winning percentage, and I could stay flat for days if I think it's approval, right? But I am a day trader and long trader, day trader and swing trader. Like I can hold like positions like 2 months, 3 months with a percentage of 2,000, 1,500%. But I know when I do nothing, in the market, and this is a time. And I say to my brothers, like 2 months, 3 months ago, I told them, guys, in the summer, the rich guys are going to the vacation. What are going to happen? We are going down. And I was hoping for 80K. I was hoping we run straight from 28K to all-time high. That's crazy. And some people really thinks that we are not going to see 48K. I hope we are going to see 48K. But yeah, next week is gonna be important. This week is gonna be important. The Ethereum ETF is gonna be happening. Solana ETF, they are trying to get the Solana ETF in the future, and there are a lot of bullish signs.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't know if we'll see 48. I think that we had the opportunity to do that in the recent dip. As much as anybody who has been in the space for a while and has been through several cycles knows that there's just great opportunities. I feel like that may be it. I could be wrong. Everybody's just speculating at this point, but I think the whole thing and what you really got to start paying attention to is everybody thinks it's going lower. What happens when everybody thinks it goes lower? It doesn't.
It's going up.
Yeah. So if everybody, I hope that everybody just keeps thinking that it's going to go lower, because then she'll do the opposite, and then we'll all be happy. We'll go to Valhalla together. We'll all ride and be happy.
Like this week, bro, I have killed a lot of bears with my winning streak, and I hope I'm gonna kill a lot of bears again. And now, bro, I'm touching only grass. I'm on a vacation. I'm traveling only. Like I'm 20 years old. Like I have learned from a lot of people that are in the 30s, 35. Work hard, but also enjoy the money. Like the money can also
work hard, play hard, brother. Work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
That's the life. That should be the mantras. That should be everybody's mantra. You work your ass off, you should party your ass off. And that doesn't mean like get hammered and do drugs. That's not what I mean. Just have a good time. Enjoy your life. You get one chance to live. You only get one chance to live. So if you're going to be a workaholic like most of us are, you should also be a relaxaholic when you can. I know I
agree with that.
Much easier.
One thing that I
much easier said than done, though, especially here in the crypto space, where you kind of feel like we got to be attached to these little devices all the time. But
one thing that I always said to myself is something that it took me a number of years to get into, is that treat yourself. That was a major one. I was fixated on building wealth so much that I kind of I got lost in this world of just everything had to be a profit. Everything had to bring me some value of some sort. So I wouldn't buy an expensive phone. I wouldn't buy a nice car. Our house is all right, but I mean, as in, I wouldn't buy something luxurious, as they say, because I wanted to make more. I was like, you know what? If I spend 2,000 here, I could use this 2,000 and put it here and get this percentage or ROI. You know what I mean? There's something out of it. But yeah, that's something I've definitely learned, that you get more enjoyment out of taking a little bit of profit and actually spending it and seeing. I know they say, oh, don't buy a depreciating asset, don't buy an expensive car, but a $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 car is a lot better and more enjoyable than driving around in a $60,000, $70,000. I'm Euro, as I say. Over here, cars are crazy expensive for let's say a fancy car that you can't afford, that they're repayments are coming up, you're struggling on your bills, you know?
Yeah, for sure. That was an episode of the Office, if I'm not mistaken, right? The Treat Yourself.
Parks and Recs too, right? Treat yourself.
Oh, Parks and Recs. That's what it was. Not the Office. It was Parks and Rec.
They say treat yourself. Is it? I actually don't watch series, would you believe? I never got into them.
It's an older one, but an oldie but a goodie. Oldie but a goodie.
Hey guys,
Someone
how's
sounds like
everybody
they're
doing?
going through a power washer.
No, look, sorry about that. This is Wiz from WizCoin. I live in the jungle and I'm by the waterfalls right now, so
Oh, nice.
I'll try to make it fast. Hey, I can't turn it down. You know, I literally live in the jungle.
Turn down the jungle, man.
I know.
Welcome to the jungle. We
Oh
got
my
fun
God.
games.
At night it's so loud. Guys are like, "Can you turn that down?" I was like, we're a meme coin, but we're regarding what to invest in next. We've got all these sounds, and so we want to do like jungle night sounds where people could just kind of listen in since it's happening anyways. But I appreciate the conversation here, and I got into crypto lots, 2011. So I've been in for a long time. This is my world, and right now regarding what to get, my eyes, we're on base. We haven't launched yet, but we're on base because the retail investor, and right now Base is spending $50 million to onboard new investors. They want to get to 1 billion new users. And so that's the reason we chose Base. I'd be looking out for the Base network. We're a meme coin, but we're developing a game, and it's already done before launch. So the point is, I have my eyes on gaming for sure. This cycle, meme coins, obviously, that's why we're one. But the combination is what I'd be keeping my eyes out for. I really, really like Ron right now and Pixel. And so, in my opinion, farming that, getting in on that while it's low and seeing what creating an LP there can be helpful. For us, we're developing some simple games. We're launching, we're on Base, all of that stuff. It's a meme, but it's a brand as well. So the idea is, how can we live through the bull cycle and through a bear cycle where it won't matter at all, but we can just keep on generating content.
Mhm.
So everything WizCoin is based off of IRL, like literally this noisy waterfall jungle. It's all based off of real life. So it's kind of doxed, which helps it speak to the retail investor. And so I would be looking out for Base, Coinbase, memes that make sense, gaming, Ron. I'm not into ETFs and traditional stuff at all, but those are my thoughts. And thanks for letting me talk. You guys sound so legit and so cool, so calm. So I'll try to connect with you guys, and let me turn this jungle down now.
Oh, dude, absolutely. No, that sounds very relaxing to sit there and be able to listen to the waterfall of a jungle. I would never need to turn that down. That would be great. That's like the
Hey, thanks, man.
yeah, no problem. Well, definitely. When do you guys launch?
We'll be launching in probably around 2 weeks or less.
Okay. All right. Well, let's chat, man. I want to learn more. I know, we've got, one of our own here is very familiar with the Base ecosystem, and there's a strong potential. The booby coin.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that
But
would be
no,
our,
it's not the boobies you're thinking.
not the boobies that you think. Not
No, the blue-footed booby.
You're darn right. The blue-footed booby.
That's right.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we're probably gonna be, I would assume, launching on Base. I feel like that is a smart move. I love the idea of, like you said, that ecosystem is putting a lot of resources into growing it from a retail standpoint of bringing new people in. So smart. We'll see you there.
In the game that we have right now, there's a blue bird that kind of comes down to attack. It's a running game, but it kind of attacks WizCoin guy, and he slices it. But there might be something there to include a blue-footed booby or something like that there. I'll send you a message and see what we can do.
All right, brother. Love the idea of a potential collaboration.
That's right. Okay. Thanks, guys. I'll send you the...
Absolutely, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for the
Yes, definitely send me one, man.
Thank you for the very comforting sounds of the waterfall. That was relaxing.
Oh, thanks. You're welcome.
All right, Sally Coin, trying to bring you back up. For some reason, it won't. Just keep sitting you there.
Okay, guys, like there's a difference between people here that want to lose little as possible and win as much as possible. Like a lot of times we are taking too much risk, all of us, because we want to give generational wealth. It's hard. It's hard, and I know it. I have been here like for 3 cycles, and I have lost a lot of money. I have made a lot of money, and the thing is, um, if you're looking right now at the narrative, like Solana meme coins are still the narrative. Like people are talking about Ton, people are talking about Ethereum, people are talking about Base, but Solana is still the main one, you know? And that's the crazy thing.
Yeah, it's the main thing, but I think the problem is people are fucking sick of the rugs. I know I am. That's why, and like, and whatever. That's just my point. But like, or at least my opinion. The whole idea of looking at other blockchains, looking at other options, looking at the ability to look at projects that have again shifted that idea of, all right, we're not really a meme coin, we're a culture coin. Like we want to be around, we want to build some longevity. We're not just here to make a quick buck, rug and run. So I like that whole idea of shifting over to the culture coins, and then as that moves forward, like that's where people can feel comfortable putting their money in. So it doesn't matter what chain they're on, because I just feel like the problem with Solana is, what's the statistic? You guys can help me with this. There was like 500,000, like a 500,000 coin. We talked about this the other day. I think like 500,000 coins were launched like in the month of March on Solana. Like that's a fucking joke. Like that's insane. Like that should not be like really what's happening, because one, we're stealing the liquidity for the entire market. Like, retail may be here, but we're diluting it and putting it back into the hands of a couple of the devs that know how to scheme the system and run these coin operations, whatever. Like it's just a handful of people that are doing this. And if you guys don't understand that, you should do some research into it. It's all these serial ruggers, man. They're like entities. So I think Solana, as much as we love it, it's flawed, and it's just there's too many grifters, and it makes it. Now, is Base going to be the solution? I don't know. From what I understand, it costs like 5 cents to launch a coin, right? Like you can, in theory, launch a coin on Base with like 5 cents. And you guys know more?
Yeah, that's
correct.
True.
Like
that's true, bro.
there's different ways.
Go ahead, Mr. Dude.
And you're right. Like to like what V was saying, and like what you're obviously Solana is hot. But what you're saying is like also true, where it's like full of scams, and you have to do so much research. So if a coin launches, we all know that's like, oh, get in early, right? But you have to feel like you have to do so much more research that then you miss now getting in early. So now you're waiting for the next dump, and then does anything really ever recover after a huge dump? You're kind of taking your chances there. Whereas with Base, it is like newer, and they're pumping, what he said, $50 million into their community to help it grow. And also, like, I don't know who the founders of Solana are. I don't even know if they're ever really doxxed. But Jesse Pollock is like literally becoming like a public figure where you can talk to him, you can reach out to him. He's like trying to connect with people, and that's like what Vitalik did. Right, like Vitalik was, you can have your opinions on him, right? Especially with some of his fucking pictures, but he is like very accessible, right? And those people will do well, and they will be successful because people can find them and talk to them. And as the world moves forward, let's fast forward 5-10 years. There's going to be regulations of some kind. We don't know what they are, but people who are like, putting their face out there now will become like, bigger and bigger within the space because they're building trust, as long as they don't do anything shady. But it's like easier to trust someone when you can see their face.
Yes.
Boom, you can clip that.
Clip that, brother.
We don't even have to drop the mic now. We just say like, clip that shit.
Yeah. Maybe
Mr. Dude, you fucker.
And yeah, Mr. Dude, you fucker. All right, I see we got a couple hands here. Let's get to a couple of those hands. Let's go Lee. That sounds like a new name to our community here. So Lee, why don't you go ahead first, and then we'll go Waddy, and then back to Sally Coin. What's up, GM Lee?
GM everyone, GM. My name is Lee, like he has said earlier, and I just wanted to say something about the Solana chain that we were talking about earlier. Personally, I am a huge fan of Solana because of the cheap gas fee and everything. But like JChain has been saying, the rugs and everything is discouraging everyone from Solana chain. And if it continues like this, no, where Solana is supposed to be in the next 2-3 years, we might end up not seeing it there. For example, I personally predicted that my analysis for the year was Solana would hit $1,000, but I don't think that is likely to happen anymore, because if it happens, more rugs are going to come in and eventually we are going to lose more from the market. So I do not see Solana going there anymore. In fact, I would personally not, if I am trying to encourage anyone now to invest, I wouldn't encourage Solana, especially if you are new into the blockchain, because of the rugs and everything. I would personally recommend Ton, not because I have affiliations with them, but because it is personally safe for any user that is coming in, and they are working on building a product unlike Solana. I would also recommend Base. Ethereum is already overpriced for new beginners, so I would not encourage them unless if you have high liquidity and all. But personally, I feel like Solana would have been the next Bitcoin if all this regular serial ruggers and market movers, as I would like to call it, were not present.
Good. I like your analysis. Let's see. Let's go to Waddy.
Hey, what's going on, Jay
Yo,
and
yo.
everyone? Mr. Do.
What's up?
Yeah, no, I mean, pretty good, pretty good. One of the things that I also, real quick to answer Mr. Do question, yes, Anatoly, which is the dev of Solana, is fully docked.
Yeah, Anatoly
But
Yakovenko, right?
yeah, the other thing is that one of the problems that I'm noticing also on the Solana chain, that even though there's thousands and thousands of rug pools, right? The other problem is that they have that immutable data function, and people could be adding tax to their tokens without saying that it has a certain percentage of tax. And I feel that right there is a big ripoff, because let's say, for example, one time I was swapping a token when I was supposed to get like $280 back. Dude, when I finished the swap, it was about 230. And I was like, what the heck just happened here? So when I went to look into all of that, like I said, the immutable data, they can actually add the tax without saying that there's tax to it.
I didn't even know that. That's super shitty. Also, thanks for telling me about the guy's name. But that's actually super shitty from the standpoint of, if you want to buy a coin, like any coin, that, like whatever, the price and the tax and whatever, like the very, very important information should be there immediately.
Yeah.
Like that should be one of like the mandatory on anything, where it's like, and again though, because there's no fucking regulations at all, people can do whatever they want, and just like it almost encourages scamming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that not so many people know about. But if you ever do a transaction on Solana, and let's say, for example, you do your own math, and let's say you're supposed to get, well, not even, you don't even gotta do math, because it shows how much money the coin is worth, right? So then when you finish doing that transaction, and you get less than what you were supposed to get, is usually because of that. They have the hidden tax function.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's what I call grade A piece of bullshit. Yeah, the buy sell tax. I mean, you understand why it's there, but the disclosure that sucks when it's not disclosed, man. Sally Coin.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's all we want, right? Is we just want that's all we want. It's just the easy transparency. Like we'll buy your coin and we'll fucking sell it. Like just tell us what we got to do.
Yeah. Yeah, because then I can buy in my sell levels so that I know that I can make up for the 5% or whatever it is. Sally Coin. She got family.
What's going on after all those Solana words? And I'm a Solana meme coin, but anyways, we've no tax bats, okay? We've no tax. Please leave me alone. Maybe you've all said, you know what, let's get Sally. But no, I do agree with what the lads are saying. But look, I suppose in any space, the way lads, it's who comes into the space that causes the issues.
Yep.
And unfortunately, the majority of people that are coming in, they're going to take advantage of it, and that's just what they do. Whether it's in the Solana space, whether it's an elderly person, whether it's a scam or a fraud, that's just the type of people they are. So unfortunately, all we can do is protect ourselves against it. And like as I heard what he's saying there about change in tax and stuff like that, it's kind of up to you at the end of the day when you're going into a meme coin, especially without adding regulation. If you say, right, I'll speak with the sorry, my son's in the back here, lads. Speak with the dev, kind of suss it out. If it's too weird, if you're too weary of it, then just don't invest, because you're better off not risking cash by putting it into a project than losing it all. Do you know what I mean? So I do agree with that. I think, and it is disappointing because there's a lot of I've been very lucky in the space in the sense of I've only ever had one person in a space calling us a scammer and saying this, that, and the other because they left the project. They lost money and they left the project, sold, which is grand. That's their issue. But I've been very lucky. I haven't had any hate. I haven't had any negativity. And look, as I said, I've been very lucky. But it's kind of who you interact with also. Like, you're not going to go into a bar with a bunch of assholes and stick around and try to make friends with them. You kind of know your place and your space, as they say, So I knew if I came in here and you're like, oh, fuck off, another meme coin, good luck, then I know it's not the right place for me. Where people, I always say this, we're all adults. We all know where we're welcome and where we're not. It's not that people don't like us. It's like some people, one person said there earlier on, I actually don't like NFTs. I don't understand NFTs, but I know one of our lads in our group is making NFTs. And I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea for the market for whoever likes NFTs. Do you know what I mean? But different strokes for different folks, I suppose,
100%.
But just wanted to highlight on that.
Like a true Irishman. Well done.
Yeah, and you know what? I was actually going to say this to Jay, right? I hope you don't mind me saying Jay, but he's MMA, and I just say MMA fighter, and I was actually waiting, going, I wonder how long it's gonna take for him to say, do you know Conor McGregor? I was waiting. I was like,
no. But do you know Kevin Tweedy instead? You know Kevin Rock. Sorry.
I actually don't. I don't even know Conor. I don't know any of them. All I've seen a few of the fights, and that's it, lads. As I said, I actually don't really watch TV, which is probably the weirdest thing you're ever going to hear. I prefer to work, prefer to do stuff, so I don't actually watch many things. But if you don't mind me asking, I just wanted to ask Waddy one question, lads, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Well, I said
Waddy,
it's okay.
just a quick question.
Yeah.
Sound. I just wondering, Waddy, you were saying, I seen what he said. Waddy's a VeChain man, as far as myself. A little bit off topic. What's your thoughts and opinions on VeChain? Are you still holding the bag? Are you still buying, accumulating, or what are you doing there? I'm going to be honest with you. I am still buying.
Yeah, so I'm still accumulating. I have a pretty good bag, but the thing is that I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit concerned because VeChain is doing the same thing XRP and XOM is doing, which is absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
And so I mean, I'm looking also towards other option. I'm looking at Jasmine. When I first spoke about Jasmine, it was like around 203. It went all the way to almost 5 cents. And just holding on to different plays. Big fan of Bondo now. and that's pretty much it. But VeChain, I still believe it could run. I just wonder when.
Yeah, for me, I like it that much. I actually have the merchandise. I have a carpet, I have a cup, I have clothes, I have everything with it. So I don't really like. I'm like yourself. I'd have quite a juicy bag. I've had it for a long, long, long time, and I just keep accumulating. I suppose it's kind of what you want to get out of it. Is it? Do you want to get that quick cash flip, or do you want to be in it because you like the project, you like what they're doing, and you're in it for the long haul? So that's why I always say about the whole diversification is key to success. Because if I have my main bags, I have my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, I have VeChain, I have some Solana and stuff like that. I have OXO.ai, Kappa, and all that. But then I kind of go into, as I said, lower alts and then the memes and stuff like that. And I suppose it kind of takes your mind away from waiting. I know for a fact, and I can agree with most people on this, that all my portfolio has done over the last couple of months is go down in value. And I mean substantially, tens of thousands into the red, while the meme coins have absolutely skyrocketed. I know some of them, like you see Brett Gold, Gotti, the whole lot, are absolutely exploding, So you kind of, if you take yourself away from one portfolio and you go into another, it tends not to be so painful, put it that way. But if you're stuck into one, God, anyone that's just sitting on the normal alts and the higher alts and Bitcoin and Ethereum, stuff like that, you really are having a midlife crisis at the moment.
I love that. Really quick, I do want to say, just because I made that comment about the Solana and the scams and the rug pulls and all that stuff, does not mean that I don't participate 100% in that ecosystem. I love my Solana coins.
Yeah,
I still love them.
I am pro Solana.
Yeah.
Well, we will take you with open arms. Don't you worry. Come right on down. We'll actually give you 2 beers. And if I can find 2 women, I'll give you them too. But obviously, you have to consensually find you attractive and agree. So sorry, that's the way we work. That's the way we work over here in this land. But no, joking aside, you're more than welcome to pop in for the chat. As I said, we do a bit of space.
Together.
We'll all go watch Conor McGregor fight, and maybe Jay will give him a one left or right.
There you go.
Yeah, hey V, just before because I invited Green Man up here.
Hello,
I just want to give him a quick shout
JChains.
out. No, hold on, Obama. So guys, give Green Man a follow. This guy puts together like 90-second clips all the time. They're hilarious, they're informative, and I literally just want to give him a big shout out, man. Thanks for coming up. This guy is doing some cool things for our space.
Hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I'll be honest with everybody. I know fuck all about crypto, but I just came in here because Mr. Dude is the fucking man.
Hell yeah.
He's a legend. And if you're not following Mr. Dude, you were clearly dropped on your head too many times as a toddler, and probably as an adult as well. So,
probably.
Fucking thank you very much for having me up, man. It's really good to see you.
Guys,
Drop me a DM, Green, please. We might be able to do something. That'd be great.
Yeah,
I don't want to hate on VeChain or XRP, but guys, if you are still in VeChain, if you're still in XRP, then you're asking the market. Don't give me a 2, 4, 5x, bro. There are a lot of plays, bro, that you have already missed out because you are invested in VeChain. I don't hate on VeChain.
Hey, what about, just so you know, obviously they got that long-term deal with the UFC, but they are also getting ready to put in those chips in the gloves, right? So that now they can start tracking sports analytics and stuff like that. And I think that while that is not the original intended purpose of what VeChain was doing, you gotta love that they are moving on some things. Now everybody probably has some concerns about VeChain on a price target. I've got some VeChain concerns from a leadership standpoint. From what I understand, there's some new leadership there that has kind of changed the way that they operate, and maybe putting a stranglehold on some of the things that are probably required in this ecosystem, like marketing and whatever, that are really changing the process and making it, like, for instance, we went to the VeChain UFC fight in Louisville a few weeks ago, and because of these financial changes and restrictions that they're making, like this new CMO who came in said basically, like, any marketing events, you have to go out of pocket and then resubmit for reimbursement, stuff like that. And some of these people like that put on these events are just normal people like us in crypto. That's like, okay, like, couldn't really afford the 10 grand to, you know, to get the suite, to get the hospitality, to get all that stuff. So, you know, the event, while it was still a fantastic time, it's not what they once were. Like, you know, when you go to these VeChain UFC fights, like they usually go all out. Now in Vegas, they will go all out 100% because I think they have the Jack Daniel's suite access there or whatever it is. But literally, like, you know, some of these events, they're the smaller events are just going to get squeezed out. And that's where you find the real true people who believe. You find the people in the small cities, all that stuff that really are going to help carry this project move forward in some way, you know, as we bring more retail in. And so you shake out the retail by giving them no reason to hang out. Like, I don't know. I think that it's a big mistake from the leadership down, but we'll see. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people share it. Nobody's really vocal about it because they're afraid to make, you know, I don't know, make that public, but you know, a lot of people are pissed off, and I will say that publicly.
Mr. Duke, could I say one comment on that, if that's okay?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, sorry. So just one thing that you were saying there, I do absolutely agree that if it's not doing a 10x, if it's not doing a 5x, but then I also want to take out the fact of sometimes it's not all about just making. Don't get me wrong, we're in the market to make money, but I actually just really like the idea of VeChain. I like the logo. I like the way it looks. I like what they're doing. If it went to zero tomorrow, would I care? I'd care, but I just love being in it. I like the idea of being an investor in it. Like I've talked to the VeChain Foundation. This is another page because my other page got suspended. But they followed us. I've talked to Jake. Jake followed me. It was great. They're actually in Dublin. He said if they're having an event for me I might live in Dublin to go over and visit them. So they're very friendly. Like I'm not being funny. And then they Sonny Liu on, and he said, "Look, if I can get you on to talk to Sonny Liu one day, we'll do that. Or if he ever comes over to an event in Ireland, like there's not many. They were worth 2 billion. They were 1.98 billion now, or whatever it is, maybe 2 again. And I just like the whole. I'm just some random lad in Ireland that has a couple of grand invested in them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll just get you to talk to Sonny Liu." The foundation of VeChain has followed us. Jake has followed us. They're willing to meet up and thing. They're telling us about other events. They're really a really friendly organization. So if I lose money, am I going to be sad a little bit? Am I happy to be invested? Yeah. Is it all about profit for me? No. Do you know? I suppose if you're coming in, one bit of advice. Last thing I'll say, one bit of advice I was given is if you chase money, you're never going to have money. Simple as. If you're constantly going out to go, I need to make money. I need to make money. I need to do this. You're going to be buying here, selling here. You're going to be doing this. You're going to be doing that. And you're going to struggle to make money. If you're passionate about it and you want to enjoy doing it and follow the process, then you tend to do a lot better than someone that's completely just out to make cash and money.
I love that, man. I think that's actually a really good statement that you made there. There's a lot of truth to it. Really quick, before we get too much farther, I know that after this, you've got the Dude and Dojo show. Mr. Dude, do you have your link? Do you want to post that up into the?
Yes, sir. It's up there already for you, buddy.
Oh, perfect. Nice.
We got Alex from the Shrapnel game coming, so he's going to be dropping some apparently some big news. Boom. Scott set it up, so we are excited to have this. I'd never personally played the game, but it's actually pretty big and it looks fucking sick. It's like a first-person shooter.
If I'm not mistaken, when it came out, there were a couple people that were really big. Jacob might have been big into Shrapnel in the community here. Maybe someone else too. I don't remember, but awesome. Yes, got the claps there. I did. I pulled that one out. Pulled that one out of my memory bank there. Love. That's a win, guys. At 42 years old, when you remember something like that, like that's a win. Like I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna probably treat myself to like, I don't know, a candy bar or something.
Guys, I'm gonna bounce, but thank you very much for having me up. And Mr. Dude, man, it's really good to see you. I do need to talk to you about a certain. I'm doing a bit of research, man, at some other point. But thank you very much for having up. Have a great.
Sounds good. Anytime, man. You are more than welcome.
Yeah, come hang out anytime.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers, bro. Take care.
Take it easy. Yeah, and that goes for anybody that's we didn't do this once today, so I'll do this. Maybe we did. I don't remember, but see. That's the thing. You get old, you forget stuff. Guys, really quick, before we end the show for the day, I do want to make sure that if you are watching the live stream on X, just do me a simple favor. Just hit the heart, repost it out, tag some friends, say, hey, geez, guys, this show was amazing. Oh, my gosh, they have so much fun. They talk about all this cool stuff. Invite your friends, because tomorrow morning, we'll be back. We actually do the show every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern. This is the Web3 Breakfast Club. So if you are watching the stream, there's a number of you doing that. So appreciate you guys doing that. Hit the heart for me. And then, yeah, tag some friends, drop a comment. You know, if there's anything you guys ever want to chat about, another thing that you can do is just come join us, raise your hand, request to speak, and we'll bring you on up. I love that. And I love when people had come up and say, I've never spoken in a space before. I think we've got the record. We have not contacted the Guinness Book of World Records for our certificate yet, but I'm pretty sure that we own the Guinness Book of World record for most first-time space speakers here at the Web3 Breakfast. So there you go.
Jay,
Yo.
I never spoken in a space.
Well, welcome. I'm glad that we were able to do that for you and have that have a space for you and a platform to feel comfortable enough to share your thoughts and opinions with the group. That's what it's about.
Thank you.
Don't mind him.
Hey.
Don't mind him.
Hi guys, it's my first time here. I'm from Cornwall, England, and I'm a great follower of Waddy. I saw Waddy on here, so I hopped in and yeah, love it. Well, I've caught the end of the chat, obviously, but if you have it on every day, I shall probably tune in most days. So if and when I can. So yeah, what I have heard is pretty good information. I'm here to learn. So
awesome. Well, you're definitely gonna want to come back. We do learn. We have a fun way of learning around here. It's
cool.
It's not very complicated. What we talk about, and we just have a good time doing it. So yeah, come back. I also do a show at 4 p.m. Eastern, which if you are in London is a little bit later in your day, but or in England.
9 p.m. Yeah.
So, but that
9 p.m. 9. Sorry,
that'd
be 9 p.m. here, wouldn't it?
Okay, yeah. So if you're still up at that time, I do another show at that time, and that's a little bit more like news and numbers focused. It's not so much community oriented. So you can always check that out as well. Plus, several people in our community, like Mr. Dude, he's got several shows throughout the week and in the daytime, and obviously Waddy does his stuff. So if you are here to learn, brother, we've got plenty of opportunities for you to do that, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Brilliant.
Absolutely. Neil, what's up, fam?
Hey, man. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good week. I just wanted to throw something out there for maybe something to talk about briefly tomorrow. So I showed my dad the Gotti chart the other day, and now he called me last night wanting to set up a Solana wallet. So I was like, man, this ain't something we're doing over the phone. So I just want to talk about like some strategies or maybe some different wallets or whatever it is. He's not real into hot wallets or stuff like that. So maybe we could briefly discuss that tomorrow, maybe a strategy for onboarding relatives.
I love that. All right. Onboarding relatives strategy tomorrow. We lock that up. We are in. Lee, what you got for us quick, and then we're going to get out of here.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you. This is actually my first time on your space and with this wonderful community. I would love to be in another one with you guys again and to benefit more. I learned a lot today. I didn't know those things that was said about the extra taxes and all. So when I heard it, I knew that I have to be extra careful when investing and putting anything I have. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate Waddy, JChains, and Mr. Dude. I appreciate you all, and hopefully I would be in your space another time. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being here, and thank you for joining us. Thanks everybody for joining us, guys. Remember, Up in the Nest is the link to the Dojo and Dude show coming up. Like right now, it is 10 o'clock, so they'll get that thing started if they've not already. So make sure you hop on over there. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to make yourself 1% better today than you were yesterday. Do that several days in a row, and I promise you, your life will improve. So until later today, have yourself a fantastic rest of your morning. Cruise into the afternoon. Have a great lunch, and we'll see you at 4 p.m. Eastern. Have a good one. Ciao for now, babies.